That wasn't the plan, but howdy. How's it going? It's Dragon Quest. It's Wednesday. We're here for Wednesday. We're here for Dragon Quest 7. We've got a full party. We got a new friend. Let's go and have a chat with our new buddy. So we found our way to a village protected by white wolves that had been turned into animals. And we found the last of the wolves turned into a little boy. And now they're in the party. And as of recently, thanks to meddling by... Oh, look how happy they are. Ruff's just a little guy. Thanks to some meddling, Ruff can now talk. So, they're very happy about this. They want excitement. And they're also riding on the dog that raised them. They're raised by a different dog. A wolf. Wolves are dogs. Dogs are dogs. This is a dog. It is all thanks to the power of evolution, of course. But yeah, so we're here in the present day, here in Lark. We just had the festival where the whole town gets together and dresses up like animals and has a good time. We also found, outside of town, there's a rich manor over there we can't quite visit yet. They're over on the other side of this lake. But we went around, we checked out the rest of this island. We went and talked to our not Dracula friend who is cool now after 1,000 years in the coffin. And so, yeah. Now we have some more, we have more shards. I think we have more blue ones. But before we do that, let's stop off at Outer Haven. See how things are going here. Oh, hello. All right. We got the download bar. Sure, tell me what this is. Okay, well, I've got bad news. Uh-huh. Download rare tablets, not available anywhere else. Yes, I did. Alright, well, I don't think we're getting much of a drink out of this bar. Let's go ahead and pop some barrels. Bump, bump. Right, it does it for me. I got so used to 3 HD2D where it doesn't do it for me. Ooh, a new tablet. Yeah. I passed through a spa town recently and heard about a cook who hates the heat. Okay. So we do know of a town that is nowadays a spa town we can go check out. We might not be able to get them, the cook, to join us quite yet. Anyway. Alright. We only have one stamp, and it's a slime stamp. Alright. We'll remove the tablet from Slime Tree Forest. And then we're going to place a new tablet. Okay. Go ahead and hit the... Gene. The Wolverine. Hobby, stamp collecting. Title, Techno Wizard. Look at that Techno Wizard right there. Let's go ahead and go to Wobegon Cave. Say hi to the Techno Wizard, Gene. Alright. Welcome. Oh, look at him. Oh, we have some... There we go. Okay, thank you. The world is full of blue. No, this seems to be a little bit of an oddity happening here. Probably something to do with the upped internal resolution stuff I'm doing. You can see how the characters are a little more, the character models are higher resolution than you would expect on a 3DS. I'm guessing that there's something with pieces of the background specifically there that are having issues as well. Okay. Hey, buddy. Oh, goodbye. Hopefully that's not too... It's a little awkward. I don't know what... I can try changing that internal resolution stuff. It's weird. Emulation tech issues like this are always such a pain. Especially because I effectively don't have a way to do this on hardware. Let us hope this is just something funky with our, Wolverine Cave. Hey, buddy. Yeah, okay. Just that one map. That's fine. Bonk. Okay. That cave. Let's keep our eyes peeled for treasure in cave. We have a lot of... I feel like Ruff is, like, always going on. Ruff just seems really excited to be here. Strong medicine. What's that one? Oh, we have a ton of blue fragments. Look at those. Whoop. Ruff is great. I love that Ruff gets on is riding the whole time, which makes Ruff like taller. You know, matches us in height because Ruff is normally very tiny. They are the most little guy. I love them. Okay, we do it this way. We don't have any dialogue in here because these are these 3DS caves. Uh-oh. Ah. It is possible to be his birthday. Okay. This cave seems pretty under control. Boo froze? Yeah. Blue froze. I end up with Shard mentally for them, but Fragment also gives us Bufros, so... We do collect a lot of Bufros. I think we should be back on normal schedule for Battle Network this weekend. We're closing in on the end of, like... Big... Yeah. Here they are. Big. Let's buff Ruff. The Ruff buff. Call a dog. And bonk. One more sap. Okay, I like to hit Slyo for good damage there. We've got him mid-heal now, so we can offset that pretty nicely. Wow, they're committed to the bit, huh? That's fine. The beat down, please. Whoa! Good on you, Ruff. Ooh, super pretty Betsy. That's our style, seed? That's a subtype of a Slyo snack. Ruff is the least stylish. Yeah, I love the crit kill animation. Is very cool. Like the over the top overkill one. You know, kind of like a Final Fantasy X. Thinking about overkilling a worm into space. Man, Ruff is a good style friend. Alright. We have another tablet. Kingfisher. Cold Queen? King Fuchsia. Hobby snorkeling. Punctual. Alright. Let's go check out our other new tablet. Wow. Oh, I saw that. I always give Slyo snacks to Slyo, just as a rule, for reasons to be explained later. But it's just one of those things I've always done. The main reason I do that actually, I've talked about it before, the main reason I do it in games is that the stat raise items I'm used to using are the herbs in Tales games. And those would be like herbs that up stats, you know, HP or strength or whatnot. But in a Tales title, you're only controlling one character. The rest are on their own. Maybe given some sort of like tactics, or they can be controlled by a second player. That's fun too. But you know, doing it that way, handing off all your stat ups to the character you have control of, is the way I like to go with. And that doesn't, like, hold up here where, like, you know, we clearly are in control of more characters. It's a habit that's stuck. So... like giving them a single player, just the silence decision paralysis. That's a good way to do it too. That'll do. If you establish a rule of just give them to whomever, then you don't have to weigh all the pros and cons every time. Oh! Howdy! Again, we reuse maps in these areas. You can see this is the Lolly Malloy area. Howdy. It's big. King Fuchsia. Alright. Let's go ahead and buff Ruff. Let's sap the bird. And let's bop. Yeah, that's another bit that's always useful on our lead, is that, like, we are... You know, let's buff Maribel. Sap. Yikes. This bird's got damage. Okay. Healing Ruff. Kiefer can take that hit, that's fine. And let's go ahead and heal up Maribel. It's funny to be having Kiefer on auto. Kiefer's just like smart enough to use Flame Slash. Alright. Kiefer, you got this right here? Nope, not quite. Let's put the screws in. Okay, Ruff's got it. Ooh. The heart of a bird. Okay. And a super seed of agility. Hell yeah. Another Slyo snack. Ruff, we did not, you know, not having the heart of a slime makes sense. But we now have the heart of a bird. That, yeah, we don't, it's gonna be a little while till these do anything. Like, we're not there. Well, we're not gonna be there for a little while. Ooh, look at it, shiny. Alright, Slyo. 6 agility. That's a 20% upgrade. Jimmy closes his eyes and imagine. I mean, these are, you know, Jimmy imagining being a bird and Jimmy imagining being a slime are both real. Huh? Alright. Well, that is our collected places at the moment. We could go and try to, like, gain some new friends in those areas, but I think we've gone through what I wanted there. So let's head on out, go back to town. We can check out the chapel And really, we can go head back to the pile of plinths. Plinth pile. Oh, that goes back down. Yo! Uh-huh. Sure. Uh-huh. Ruff needs some experience to level. Ugh. Okay. Yo, check out all this house. You can't save in this town full. Interesting. Like I knew the church save you can do, but it's interesting that you can't even quick save either. All right. Anywho. Now that Ruff can talk. I gotta talk to everybody. I love talking to everybody. Alright. So what? Let's go ahead and do as our friend suggests. Go have a conversation with our little woodcutter buddy who helped us earlier with our need to talk to animals. World is still nice and not full of monsters. Ocean's still devastating. The ocean will kill you. Ocean has no pity. You know, the animals are pretty cute when you get to know them. Ruff? Maribel is a squirrel at heart. Hey, Mr. Woodcutter. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ruff can talk. Ruff can talk. Ruff's just so excited. Oh. Yeah. Thanks, Mr. Woodcutter. Mr. Woodcutter was there helping. God says go hang out and find some adventure. Oh. Even we're tearing up. Yeah. That's good. Glad we got to have a little chat with the woodcutter. Well, with that done, let's go play some fragments, shall we? Ruff is such a tiny little friend. Alright. We could teleport, but, you know, it's right over here, so... Ooh. I didn't say it earlier because we were pre-stream, but Massoff, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah. Let's go kind of just take a nice walk over to the ruins. So, we've got some blue tablets. Let's see what we can open up, right? New areas to discover. New everything. So many islands remain. Alright. Let's head to Blue Pillars. Down here? No. No. Alright. Uh-huh. 4 whole fragments. That's a lot to go find. You gotta make sure you don't miss any of them or else, you know. Alright, we got crabs here. What do we got in this world? Taking a quick look down here, you can see we've got a broken bridge, a northern cave, a town to the south. Cave has a couple. Someone to play the original Dragon Quest 7. How are you liking the fragment tablets handled in this? Having multiple ways to track them down feels a lot nicer. I remember multiple times in 7 where I would get to, like, say this point, you know, and it's like, all right, where do I go? And your options for being told where a fragment you missed, if you just, you know, say you just didn't get the fragment on the past mountaintop, that treasure chest, you can't go forward. And the bigger the world gets, the more that becomes a bit of a problem. We might be pendulum shifted a little far the other direction, but I think that it's much safer to have Dragon Radar plus the info tab telling you next tablet fragment plus our other ways of doing that. Like, I would rather have way more. Slime. I'd rather have way more than way less. Alright. Alright, let's go find who's in charge. Because, like... Metally. Metally! Metally! I don't know if there'll be metal slimes here, but metally. The thing is, like, too, if I don't want to touch the next fragment bit here that tells us go to Frobisher for a frag, you know, things like that, I don't have to. So, yo. Alright. Heel Slime has a friend. Oh! Double attacking, huh? Okay. I probably should just take out the heel slimes. Yeah, Kiefer's smart enough to know. Let's think double axe. You know what? Bang is a spell in my arsenal. Yeah, it's just an axe. It's got like a funky engine on the back. Okay. Ruff did say they smelled metally bits. Oh. Hello. Yeah, take a look at an automaton here. Got the big... I also think about the killing machine, Robester, enemies with automaton here. Because, like, we have a similar, like, vibe with kind of like the eyeball, the Zaku eye, the Cylon eye sort of thing. Those would have been, like, pretty dang close to each other, right? Huh. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and lead this off with a bang. The double act is really strong, especially the multi-slice in there. Got the goof. Ooh, is that a Slyo level? Slyo 13. Ooh, okay. Four strength. That's nice. We're running out of MP. Let's head to town. We'll do exploring later. We have a town to go talk around. Slime on the road. If you meet a slime on the road, run with it. Make friends. If you meet a slime on the road, say hi. Anyway, welcome to Frobisher. What we got going on in Frobisher? One of those monsters. Town sounds like it's been in a better place. Whimper. So now we got some beat up robots on the outskirts of town. A lot of beat up robots on the outskirts of town. Okay. What are you skill links doing skulking around? The Mechanical Marauders. Okay, so we have robots that have become problems here. That's today's zone. Oh, hello. Well, you know. Funny little vacuum friend. Okay. We can't get to the kingdom on the east because the bridge is out. We also have robot issues. I definitely want to stay here, even at 40 a night. It's not like that cuts into our stuff so much. It is shaped like a friend. It's got the exhaust pipes. Just gotta keep a window open. Alright, let's talk to folks. Sounds like there's robot issues. Sounds like we have problems. Remember the blighters? The clanking clads of the automata. Okay. So yeah, we definitely have robot problems. The buildings here are all really built up. You can see everything's a fortress. The inn is like our own, like we have the in-house weapon house, And a lot of, like, more, like, fortifications. Knock off. And thank you, Maribel, for the same, everybody else also seeing the same thing. Oh, you had a gun? Damn, people buying up medicinal herbs like crazy here. Hey. There's weaponry on the wall. I got no gift for this catapult malarkey. I love that everyone has an alliterative way of referring to the robots out there. The tin tyrants. The dull... No. The calibrated centurions? That doesn't match. Asshole automaton. There you go. Alright. Hit him in the eyes, hit him in the hands and feet sockets on the joints. So... Faraday Castle. Frog March for the... Alright, let's take a look through here. Everything was perfectly tranquil. I don't think it has cut off their limbs as much, but like that the joints are gonna be the weakest point, right? Anyway, let's see what sort of weapons exist in the world right now. Oh boy. Open the armor shop. Alright. Zero. Okay, we can get a set of shell armor for Slyo. That's a +7. Bronze shield. And iron helmet. We can buy like one of each of these. One helmet, one bronze shield, one shell armor. Leave ourselves open to like finding a couple of these in the world. Let's see what weapons are in the world first, though. I've never shut me shop a single day in my life, and I ain't about to start. Don't auto whatchamacallums. Alright. Giant mallet. Boomerang. Boomerang as an option for Ruff, huh? Stone axe, which is also an option for Ruff. And the lance, which is an option for Ruff, but don't. We could take... a couple upgrades. We could give Kiefer a lance. I could buy a lance, a stone axe, and a boomerang and kind of adjust those as needed. It's less on defense, but it gives us some upgrades. So Kiefer, you can take a lance. Be daft not to equip it. Stone axe can be a Ruff upgrade. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take the boomerang for Slyo here. And then let's go ahead and organize items, everyone. Yes. And then... let's go and sell. Through a knife. Plain clothes, I'm gonna need those. Oh, I wanted to sell all three, not one. There we go. We'll just do a little bit of keeping our inventory a little covered. Not a lot, but a little bit. This might get us like one iron helmet. We have more money around, that's not a problem. Like we have a lot of this, you know, hanging out. Alright, how much cash do we need for, like, a couple odds and ends from the armor shop? That's, I think, the biggest question here. So if I want, like... Iron helmet is 1100. We can get one iron helmet for Slyo and, like, a bronze shield. Almost not worth it, but worth it enough. Sure, you can have the rags. Alright. Let's go ahead and buy ourselves one helmet. This will be a Slyo upgrade. Alright. Check out the rest of the town. Oh. Whole gold. Hey kid, what you got there? Oh no! This is the robot who killed my dad. Think that, you rotter? I'm gonna beat you up. And Kiefer's just like, alright, well, that's all I need. We got a mission. Anyway, guess we got here. As was predicted. This was foretold minutes ago. Hey, Slyo snack. I need to keep track of my Slyo snacks I end up eating. Sure, 2 strength. Up from 42. Alright. Oh. If this is where we gotta have the church, this is where we have the church. Alright. Let's get down to figure out what's going on. Where are these automatons coming from? What happened? Is this a recent thing? How long did we build up the town against it? Hey, Captain Goodwinding. Yes, sir. Very good, sir. Okay, Faraday Castle. We heard about that as well. Good bit already. Our captain seeing us thinks, people who can wield a sword and have come to help. I don't want you to die on the battlefield. We could use the help. I don't want to have another person. And Keith's like, Crack shot with a catapult. Yeah, the Faraday Castle would be very grounded. We should find out more about our castle. Not bother. Back to sleep. I can eat anything, anytime, anywhere. I'm a great soldier. That's the thing you need to be a soldier. Alright. With blood and lead. Alright. We took a nap. Let's see if we can't head to the castle to the southwest. Here there's a fortified position, and we can find out more about these automata and what's going on. Hey. But really, let's go do our bit of exploration, shall we? We still have slime friends. Okay. What? This looks like a clear-cut... Like a clear-cut forest? Is that what we have here? So this is... We got this... cave up here. I'm gonna ignore it for now. 900 bucks. Damn. That's quite good. Anyway, hi. Let's say hi to some slimes. She slimes by the she sword. Ooh, God, having a boomerang is wild. That does damage. Crab detected. Hello? Ah, the monkeys. I can see a building over there. Can't really get across, but we can still see it. Alright, let's keep going along. We found 900 bucks. Definitely worth doing a little bit of scouting around to see if we can't find treasures. Don't want to miss tablets either. Who can say where those will end up? Alright. Ruff. Ah, you went with the double boomerang. That makes sense. We got jumped. Bonk. The monkey noise is so silly. Yeah. Ah. Oh, okay. Look, I get it. God. Hell. Okay, we got swamp. There look like a path on the other side of that. Uh oh. Bonk. Could be anything, indeed. Nah, nothing here. Just a swamp. Wow, I put Ruff at 7? Now they say tall grass is where monsters live. You better be careful. Could be slimes anywhere. Alright, we got an odd house all by its lonesome. Again, sort of like clear cut. Let's check out odd house. Oh! The Institute of Automatry. Automated debris aspirator model Ada 3 is out of order. Source some spare parts. We did not source any spare parts. Yeah, we got like rail tracks coming out here, but they look a lot worn. Oh! Mechanized ablutionary apparatus model MA 1. A bronze plate. Look at that rotating food. Look at that. Look at that rotating food. We got a bird. It is rotating. It's got some garnishes. The consolidated combinatory comestible combustor model CO2. Okay. The Clockwork Kitchen. Ooh, that's a good way to put it. We get food. My dearest Autonomous, tomorrow I shall be going hunting in the forest with your beloved brother Thaddeus. Your dashing huntress Ellie. Okay. And we've made the maid robot. Significant advances in automata here. The cog here. Robot maid party member? Yeah. If we had a cast that was big enough, you know, like a 108, that makes sense. We can fit in a robot maid, join the party. The plumb bob with the spring, and then we get the hose, and then we oscillating frenulator, reticulate some splines. Hey, can you fuck off? Sounds like our buddy here. I see, my beloved Ellie. Yeah. We might have a friend here dealing with grief in different ways. Sometimes you build many robots that spin a chicken. Alright, we came here a little early though. That's fine. Let's go over to the actual castle, learn a little bit more about what's going on here. That castle over there looks very, like, Quest 64 building to me. Who among us hasn't gone mad with grief and made a robot clone of our dead wife? You know, it happens more than you think. That sounds like it would be a really, like, unique scenario, but, you know? But no, not really. I'm thinking of Felden, the magic character from, like, Brothers War era. Actually, I don't know if they were specifically like that area of Dominaria. Alright. You roll for brush 2, of course, Alright. Enough dilly-dallying. Let's go ahead and head up to our castle here. The ferret. Alright. Yeah, Esthard is a manor. This is a castle. This is a keep. This is a yeah, a fortress. This is a true place of war rather than our Esthard castle. And we still have little friends. Sure. Oh, all right. Our bricky recruits to be. Righto, let's get down to brass tacks. So here we have our fight, basically to make sure we're on the level against a Harmer-looking knight. Let's go ahead and sap. We're doing fine. The drill sergeant rather than the drill sergeant, of course. Jail isn't real. We need to help out Ruff. Alright, good timing. Ruff needs some more HP. Alright. We've successfully turned the 4th of July into the 4th of shit. And that's not a fight to that. Again, we're just showing off our prowess. Ow. A plum. Yeah, sure. I'm in. Cap not back yet? Captain left first. Oh, no. Kiefer's just like, fuck. What do you mean I need to talk to other kings? Ruff does need levels. Our most recent confabulations have been a little 15 in duration, a little put in import. Lance Corporal promptly wallop. I believe a Lance Corporal promptly wallop. Alright. Let's head into the main keep and talk to some folks. Ah, there's one buddy over here. Maribel's like, well, I don't know. I guess being a mercenary is not so bad. It'll be good. Alright. Like, okay. Yeah, this does represent a quandary for the priest. We've established long and far that the church is an organization that all living beings are equal. How living are the automata? I think we'll find out a good answer to that throughout our chapter here. But you know, can a robot learn to worship God? Can a human? Can you prove they don't? Do not fear death. There may yet be surprises awaiting you in the next world. Or there may not. In which case, be afraid. Thanks. There's no right or wrong in battle. There are only the living and the dead. Does that make the battle right or wrong? I'm not absolutely going to King Chambers. Nobody can stop me. Look how big this bed is. Alright, we gotta talk to the king. Sorry, Kiefer. I don't like to press gang any mercenary I find in here, but, we need anyone. Hey, Max Jachi, thank you for the raid. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We're playing Dragon Quest VII here on Wednesday. And, we are currently, in Castle Faraday, talking to the king, finding out about the automatons that have overrun the island. Nice curtsy, Maribel. Yep, Kiefer knows how to do it. Ruff. Boing! I'm Ruff. Can we be friends? I want to be friends. Thanks, Ruff. And we've got a deep bow. Nah, I don't think so. What is the meaning of this insolence? I find it fun that we have that, like, the thou busts are always a continuing thing across our Dragon Quests. Starting from the return of the princess in 1. It is at the return of the princess, if you recall. You represent the kingdom now. Huh. Okay, we beat the captain over here. Hey, Captain. What's up? Bloody but unbowed. I got into Game of Thrones, this is a real aside, from playing the card game. And I got into the card game playing both Lannister and Martell. Martell was the house I ended up really loving to play with, whose words are unbowed, unbent, unbroken. Within the game, the house words were all on plots of like a thing you play at the start of the turn that would give you some sort of like your gold for turn and an effect. And the effect of unbowed, unbent, unbroken was your all your characters in play have vigilance. That's the entirety of the text. It's all your cards in play have vigilance. The magic keyword, vigilance. Don't tap to attack. Not tapping to attack in the Game of Thrones card game is powerful enough that plot is like -2 gold, no initiative, so you're effectively always going second, and like 3 gold, which is like 2 less, like 1 or 2 less than what you would expect on a plot, and that thing was still like, you saw that flipped over and it's like, oh, is the game ending? Anyway, that's my Game of Thrones card game aside. Wonder if the remake of 1 will include the option of princess carrier. Ooh, where you pick up the princess and then never go back to drop her off. Ah, counterattacking presently. You look exhausted, man. Alright, new plan. Nah. It wasn't that good. Vigilance was very strong, but the fact that it had 0 initiative meant you always went second, which meant you were in combat second. And vigilance is only you don't kneel tap for attacking, and if you have to play defense first, you have to tap to defend in that game, which is a way to lock down what has Thanks, Ruff. I did a Thrones stream sometime. Our way into the other parts of the castle? I did a Thrones stream a few years back. Something I might do again sometime, just to try to show off the game more. Personal favorite of mine. Nothing over here. Might have been on the second floor. Yeah, I think there was an exit on the second floor that we can go down. That's probably it. I was just making sure there wasn't like a doors on the side here that I missed the first time through. So I got my brain on Thrones cards now. Yeah, here we go. Let's check out the rest of the castle. We got a lot of places still. They leap down the trap door. That's fun. They should really get like a fireman's pole. That'd probably be a little better, right? I like that we're like, oh yeah, we got rid of the mess, and Ruff is like, I don't know what that is. I didn't get it. Whatever. What is a mess? How messy is this? Oh. Yeah, Slyo snack. Okay, another 2. Good Slyo snack. That's 4 points from some snacks today. Okay, let's get a look at the rest of the castle too then. We have the, like, ongoing war for our own, like, existence. Going on, but the little automatons are still... Look, here's the bunker where the king and such would go if things went, like, fully fucked. I ain't telling if you go down there. Yo! I'm stealing all your goodies. Thank you for your Slyo snack. 4 resilience, dang. That's a 1 in 8, or not a 1 in 8, but like a 1/8 upgrade, 12%. Oh no! Well, not my problem. A decidedly non-rotating bird? I don't know if that's more delicious, you know? Rotating bird just has such a... it's so entrancing. Oh, we got some bread, too. Ensorcelled. I've not met the princess now. Pop through the door on the left. Bob's your uncle. No, our uncle is somebody much worse. Thank you for the mini medal. How many of these are we up to? It's on the bottom screen when we go to... Not attributes, it's the... Info? Info. Oh, where... I remember this was bottom screen, but I don't remember... It's not line up. It's not organized. It's not settings. Traveler's tablets? No. Everyone. Okay, that's what I was missing. 8 mini medals. Aha. Knew it was there somewhere, but I could not pin down for the life of me. Alright. Do you think the automata have souls? The princess over here also contemplating the existence of robot soul. We don't have Robo Soul, we only have Robo Kai. Do you mind? Alright, let's go get the drop on some folks. Oh, no, that wasn't the intended place. Bonk! Hello! I'm here for the very important meeting? Hi. I'm here for the meeting. Hopefully I'm not too late. Nice of you to drop in. Alright. Frobisher dying would be very bad, not only for them, but also us. Tactical tour de force. Any ideas? Captain! Captain, I thought you had a plan. Well... You know, alright. Look, we're at the point where, what if we just beat them one at a time with a big mallet? Like, we put a big mallet and then, like, lure them in. You know, Kiefer, Maribel, I like what you're trying. We fight our hardest until we win? You know? Okay. Promptly wallop. Think we have to have a word with Autonomous. Autonomous. Cleaning machines. We literally can't just go for the frontal assault. We'll lose. Alright, what do we got? Ruff. Ruff's trying. Ruff's learning. I didn't know what a tactic was. Nobody's told me what a tactic was. I'm a dog. Yes. Alright. Let's go see if we can't talk to our robo inventor. Who's out there making robo maids. Captain, we're dying. Captain, you walked in the room saying the last bastion is about to fall. But why could the captain have such a heated thoughts here? I think it's time to oh, do I need to do? Oh, I better do this before I. Downright ugly. I was about to leave without talking to them, by the by, so I'm glad that, like, we had our little chat that was like, hey, maybe we should go in here and make sure we don't. Oh my god, their ex... It does sound like they've got, they have yet to bury the hatchet on, Bury the axe, bury the long-standing relationship, clearly. Well, let's have some fun with the slime. It's always fun to say hi to a slime. Yeah. Yeah, every one of the automata has an axe so that you could bury it. Alright. How's Robo-Maid going? Whoop, whoop. Yeah, we're still working. The plumb bobs. And yep, we're still reticulating them. We need to find someone called Autonomous. Are you Autonomous? Where's Autonomous? No? No, we were definitely not set here. Look. Go suck dust for all I care. Get out of my house. I've more sympathy for my robot maid than any other human. It is truly the humans who are evil. Yeah, as we can piece together that there's some just rough backstory for our friends here. Why won't Nasty Man help us? If there is evil in this world, it lives in the hearts of men. You know, I did Dragon Warrior Wednesday and our Wednesday adventures for the last few years, but the idea of doing like a Tales Day has also been one sitting in my brain for a long time. An excuse to replay Eternia, an excuse to play my copy of Destiny proper, or like Fantasia, you know, bits like that. Yeah. Think about the graffiti left for dead that man is the real monster, and then like the 3 responses of nah, hey, dumbass, that's the zombies. But yeah, we read the book on the shelf that was talking about Ellie returning and being like, yo, get ready, I'm going out to hunt, and it's, you know, it's gonna go great. I'm sure it went great. Xenogears reference. No. I would feel really rude lying to you. Well. We're gonna have 4 people on guard. Area's name, localization would be better than the original. Foulrod Castle Zebot instead of Autonomous. Captain Trad and Airy instead of Ellie. Okay. I remember Airy. That was the one that stuck. Thinking about that. Zebot. Alright. Hey, bud. The 4 of us are here to take over. What the devil? Oh, that's bad. Dying guards showing up with a last message is also, you know, a thing we've seen across games. The opening of 2. Ooh. A little happy she is. Just like, yeah, we finally got to use the hole. Something awful has occurred. Step on for a lift. All that. So, we have problems. Well, Ruff is just sort of like happy to be included. Oh, all right. Captain Goodwinding's in the party. Ruff is helping. Thank you, Ruff. All right. Yeah, we've had it, like, this is what, our 3rd or 4th, like, you know, person who's joined the party for a short while. We had the woodcutter. We had our buddy on the first island. Like, it's nice to have, like, a, you know, hey, here's our guest buddy. And also, we're still having 4 members and the guest slot, so. All right, we probably, you know what? I kind of want to try to head over to, no, hey, well. Yeah, so we have a full party, so we don't have combat helper. But I still appreciate having, like, a buddy. This is something we have with, like, if you're watching Trails on Monday, this happens an amount of time where, like, we'll have, like, the professor who shows up in combat and kind of has to go hide in a corner. Things like that. Oh, God. By Jove. Oh. Well, we just have the coffins over there. This place is busted up. You can see all the railings are broken. Oh, well. Damn. We have like a handful of survivors. We had a soldier outside. Grandma. Oh. The soldiers died to save Grandma. It is all terribly tragic. And then the captain blaming himself. I'm sorry. Fielding the second 11 is a hilarious thing to hear coming out of this soldier talking about the fight again for life and limb against these robots. Dashed ungentlemanly of them not to give a chap another go, if you ask me. Yeah, our 11 on the field. On the pitch. On the pitch. Oh. Oh no. There's no response. It's just a corpse. Yeah, it's a football. Like, you know, think of like a football team of 11 and then your backup, or like talking about like basketball where you have like your bench, like past your 5. Like that's the idea of like your second 11. It is like very funny for choosing our accents here. We have like the cheerio, like a very like very gentlemanly, very like, you know, the way we're talking about this like terrifying robot army. That Ruff is helping. He can cook as much as you want. Ruff will help. I'm glad I came over here, as much as like that bit there with the 2 privates is tragic. No. Well. Lost dad and then lost her brother. Those jerks, they knocked over the sign! heck? Okay. I also have outdoors from here. Yeah. Another recent set. That's fine. Alright, we need to go have a chat. We need to go down southwest and have a chat with Autonomous. I said football earlier, and I clearly we're talking about, you know, not American football. Oh my god, he won't stop. We're always open for business. Yeah, football, not football. You understand what I mean, right? I think that's very clear. Oh! Oh, we got Smash and Crab. We should be nearing a Ruff level. We should be nearing a Ruff level. No MP again. 3 strength. That's nice. Not a lot of health. Could use more health there, but, like, that's pretty good. Oh, look at the way this one books, the automata books after us. Oh my god. Let's go. 11 players on a cricket team. Oh, interesting. Oh, hello? Aubergine. Whoa, Aubergine. Oh no! Oh, did that make Ruff start boogieing? Did you see that? That's so good! Ruff just doing the boogie. I still associate like English, if we're doing a English bit talking about sport, like football, soccer, it also fits there too. Thinking about like I don't know, Liverpool and Manchester, like having a match or something. Goodbye. But like the exact cadence of things does. We also could be doing cricket too. I don't know. I don't know that like second 11 or first and 11 is a specific phrase. If that's associated with one or the other. Bonk. Look at that nice axe. Alright. Let's go have a chat. Whoop. Yeah. I hope Autonomous will be our friend this time. Oh. name is Ellie. Aha. So, as you could probably guess from what we read in the book, we read a Thaddeus as a name in there. And we didn't get our captain's first name. Wow. Not a sausage. So you just watch as, like, you know, the castle burns? Yes. Oh, But yeah, again, our bookshelf. With your beloved brother Thaddeus. Ruff. I don't want to die. Maribel, you're great. I love you, Maribel. I mean, like, if you died Slyo, we'd all remember you. Not that you're gonna, like, die or anything. What? What? That's normal. Yeah. But yeah, we have enough bits to piece together a story here about Ellie and Sheldon. Let's transfer this into the bag, and then let's check out who can wear that helmet. Ah, it's not an upgrade for anybody. It's really cute, though. Want to say she was a bit coarser than the original? Maribel? Perhaps. I enjoy that she's just like, look, I don't know. Look, if you died, we'd all remember you. But yeah, you can kind of put together the dots about, like, Thaddeus and Ellie going out on a hunting trip, something tragic happening to Ellie, blaming Thaddeus for it. You know. Something, you know, we don't have the details yet, but you can connect dots. I will join you there presently. The use of join you there presently, we've used that twice now as like a bit, which very specifically to me has like late 18... I associate the use of the word presently to mean shortly in the future rather than, like, the current time. Is more of a, like, I'm reading Arthur Conan Doyle Holmes fiction. That's a bit that gets used in there enough. Rather than, like, present. Alright, let's head back to the castle. Ah! Chased by a monkey. Alright, let's see how things have gotten at the castle. Probably not great. Discovered a version of Dragon Quest 1 I didn't know about. They got a Satellaview release with an audio drama. Wow, I also never heard of this. Interesting. Okay. Let me take a look at this. Satellaview. Not quite at a level for Maribel or Kiefer yet. Oh dear. do we gotta fight them all? Exterminate. Exterminate. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, finally. We just have a line of slimes. Even if you line up, you can't buy them. Hold on a minute. I'm going to show off a line of slimes. For folks watching this on the VOD. Hold on. If I go like this, will that show a line of slimes? Yep. There it is. I'm down in the corner here. And you can't, even if you line up, you can't buy this Dragon Quest because it's on the Satellaview. That's cute. I love the line of slimes. Hi, I'm over here now again. Oh, okay. I think we can get through automatons pretty fine. Yeah, we've got like an automata in one. The music takes a little bit of a... He appears to be knocked out. Yo, the martial artist! quick check on the mess hall. I assume there's... Maybe? Probably good. Alright. Let's go deal with any of these walking around ones. We can do a good amount of just dealing with these, like, funky ones hanging. It's the teleview. Or my dead body. Oh, thanks. Ah! Game is divided into 4 episodes: acquiring a magic key, retrieving the Staff of Rain, searching for the Mark of Erdrick, and slaying the dragon. Okay. So, like, get to Rimmildar, do the... Okay. So here we go! Could these be the automata that are so near I've heard about? Alright, Maribel. That's fine. We're doing fine. We almost had a full knockout on that party. Yeah! We need to get these automata to a choke point. Alright, round 2. Oh. Speed. So I should probably back up like 3 steps. Sly. We. We found the one command on their list that was hackable. We couldn't tell them to stop fighting, but we could tell them to spin. Oh! Oh. Ah, the old girl's neural matrix. We built the one pink robot. See, Thaddeus is like, we have the weapon to end the war and kill all robots. And Autonomous hasn't even picked up on the kill all robots part of that statement. Is too like, yo, what do you mean we're gonna find all the cool robots? No, we did not have any major casualties. Otto thinks a robot's like, I think it's like, yeah. Did we just sleep in the throne room? Yeah, we just slept in the, yeah. Clockwork Cad. Alright. Let's go have a chat. Hey, buddy. They're having a good one. Good evening, sir. So yeah, as we heard, the soldier out there was like, oh my god, they are fighting each other. We have minutes. We have seconds. I need to disable every one of these robots as quick as possible, as efficiently as possible. And Autonomous is like, I can reprogram them. You just broke like half of our robots. Oh, you don't know yourself. Okay. Interesting. I thought maybe you had more intel on them because we had the Adas going around. So somebody who was a way better inventor than I made these incredibly cool robots and then gave them one order: kill all humans. Kill all the humans. Like, I don't really like, I mean, that doesn't matter to me, but like, look, I don't care about the kill all humans part. I care about the automata being told that they're forced to kill, they don't have the ability to think for themselves and are forced to kill all the humans. Yeah, they just put whatever in their head. But do they have a preset kill limit? These are the questions we ask. I also think you're right, Ruff. No, okay, it's just me. Okay. Yes. So, we're gonna go, now that we have a weapon that can knock these, robots out. An automated machine is defined as one capable of performing its work independently of human input. The creation of such devices is no mean feat, can be achieved through years of painstaking labor and dedication such as those I myself have invested in this craft. Though I've yet developed only devices capable of most rudimentary tasks, I have no doubt my ultimate goal will one day be achieved. That's right. Yeah, robots shouldn't be required to kill all humans. They should be doing it out of love of the game, you know? Alright. You wretched flim-flam merchant. Okay. Faraday gumption. Look, if we know that all the robots are trying to kill us because somebody programmed them to kill all humans, why don't we go in there, find the person who programmed them, and then deprogram them? Ah, we're not regimented soldiers. We can adapt. Oh yeah, absolutely, I'm in. Totally good. Is this a Doctor Who episode? Like, we've just stumbled in, and like, the Daleks are attacking, and we're sort of like dealing with, you know, trying to a ragtag group of soldiers, kind of jumping in and out of odd jobs. Wanting Akira Toriyama art Dalek. I don't know, the way we're jumping in and out, and we have like our small set of like you know, it's its own short story, and we're the Doctor and companions going around. Grab your kilt? No, grab your kit, okay. I feel awful, Goose. Oh no! some sort of perpetual motion machine? The secret of eternal life! And then we're in like a Cyberman story, right? Actually, I said Dalek, but I think we're actually on a Cyberman story. Also, yeah, this robot is named Ellie, and also the robot maid is named Ellie, and like, yeah. Oh. Oh, God. Hi, I'm here to just shunk. That's a dagger and a half. Nah, I've seen how your protection is. I'm good. Alright. Oh, thanks. Yeah, definitely a Cyberman story. And we have our character who's decided they're done with humanity because of the loss of Ellie. And these emotionless machines that are here to kill all humans. Once it was a brave little trooper, a hero from parts unknown. They don't know, muscles and morals quite super, and a voice quite masterful tone. Wherever our hero did wander, they'd raise up their voices in song, and they all knew his signature number. Here it goes, come on folks, sing along. No, 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 don't say that! Final showdown. Yeah, autonomous here is all again. Our captain is like, we need to end the war. Autonomous has different thoughts. Like, I need to know who's doing this. Hi, Ellie. Greetings, Slyo. Sure, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it was autonomous themselves. Bye-bye. Alright. Into the den. You better come back alive. Or else. The miserable machines. Have fun storming the factory. Wow! Okay. Let's keep making our way forward. We're stopping in town. Buddy, they're just having a terrible day. Everyone's having a terrible day, but, you know. No setting about. Revenge! Revenge! I can't do it. I can't. It's too big. How am I supposed to revenge my baby brother and I can't lift the sword? No! Tiny little child wants revenge. Well, let's get on the road. So yeah, we know where everyone knows where the robots are from. But like, what do you do about it? Alright, so we got a quarry. Oh! Okay. If this wasn't a Doctor Who episode yet, like it is now, right? Like, come on. What could be more Doctor Who than filming the climax? Well, okay, I'll answer my question with, it's a tokusatsu, but like, you know? I'm thinking about, how was the one I had watched most recently with a nice quarry going on in it? Is that Destiny of the Daleks? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Those are the questions, Fruits Out Kung Fu. I mean, Doctor Who and Kamen Rider both had a gap lasting in the 90s that was filled by one-off movies, and then had a modern revival. I don't know that all the Doctors would, like, I wouldn't really buy I don't know if Matt Smith could do a rider kick, but, you know. This one's on our side. Alright. It's time for the assault. So we got some sort of, again, there's some force at work, controlling them. I like the audio for this. This like disrupting audio bit that comes out of Ellie. We don't know how far we get this. This clearly lets us walk in the front door. But, like, past that... Oh! Yo! Woo! Woo! What? Oh my god, buddy. Ultra Atom Attack. The Ultra Atom Attack. Now we're just walking into the wall. Alright. So here we are in the factory. We're not going to get freebies in here. Ellie only has enough, you know, the audio doesn't reach deep enough in here. Hello? Baby oil. Look how shiny those forks are. Okay. So yeah, we do have it, like, some affected. That'll clearly like, we're still gonna get random encounters, might as well. Ooh, finally, levels for Maribel and Kiefer are coming up. Kiefer 14, 10 more health, that's nice. Very nice. Hello? The mouse nap. Maribel, can you hit him with a bang? The 3DS speedrun is 50% longer than the PS1 speedrun. For 7 here? Is that like text speed, maybe? Is that what makes the difference? Like battle speed or text speed is not... Oh! Yeah, we don't have any clue what the hell any of this is, you know? Like, we see a factory with a lot of these machines, and we recognize what this is, the lights, but like, Slio and friends have no context for what the hell any of this is. Here's an elevator. How does it work? Magic. Okay. Walking corpses? Yeah, we can give him a bang. Yeah. We get it, but like the party, this is like... Oh! Goodbye! The zombie just slipped through the floor. Oh well. Alright, what do we got up here? Mimics? 250-year-old mimics? Mimic! It had like a little animation. Oh, look how happy this mimic looks. Oh my god. Yo, that's huge. Okay. Heal Kiefer, please. Okay. Alright. Well, that cannon box had teeth. Maribel, 13 health. Oh my goodness. It's a lot of HP. Well, I'm happy we found a Mimic. Okay, both of the baby oils down. I love that in this medieval kingdom there is one guy that understands what a robot is and has been making them. Like that is the funniest bit. We have all the automatons and such, and it's like, these are weird and wild. We've been fighting the endless hordes of the robots forever. But also there is like the one dude who like built the Adas, the little vacuums, and so like they have some context. What's the difference between a robot and a golem? The way that they are powered and they're different, like the way you would stop either of them. Like visually, you could probably have them both match, but like the pieces of their existence proper differ. Oh, where's this down? Okay, hold on. Maybe this down goes to goodies first. One clunks, one beeps. Yes, and obviously the like the nature of where the idea of a golem or the idea of a robot comes from as well is probably the bigger piece. Okay, so that down there is that was the treasure one, so we want to take the treasure one, so we want to head back up and get the treasure. This buddy's booking it. Yeah, so one of the things about exploration in 7 here is that much more so than any other title we've played, exploration is mandatory in that like you want to make sure that you don't miss the fragments, the shards. You have a much higher incentive to like fall for a mimic because is this not powered? You have a much higher incentive to fall for a mimic because like a key progression bit could be anywhere. Okay. The power of multi-slice, putting a little bit of damage on everyone so heal is less effective. Oh! Was that anything? Was that anything? I don't know if that's anything. Let's just check if this hardwood had here. I don't think this is anything either, but. What the hell? No wonder these robots were walking through the Faraday like butter. Yeah. Let's upgrade that stone axe. This is probably one of the few things that Ruff can't handle. This is the secret of iron is with us here, and goddamn if that's not. Dictator detected. Interesting. Hell of a drop, though. Alright, let's get our goodies from down here. Oop. How big is that axe gonna do now? Alright. Enough damage that we didn't need to have Kiefer take action, which is a pretty sizable upgrade. Hey, Ruff level, 6 HP. That's nice. I'm sorry, was that MP? The Roar Deal. Okay, tell me about Roar Deal. Slyo snack. Hit the Slyo snack. Oh, I want to check the other one, Slyo. An iron shield. We continue to find the secret of iron down here. Yeah, and take a look at this. Operates as a not only does it operate as a +9 and style, it also has fire and ice resistance. Powerful thing. Slyo snack. 3. Yeah, I love to have some resists. Now, let's head to the other elevator. We'll head on down. We could try to hunt more axes, but I'm going to let that just kind of come naturally. If axes fall into our hands, they fall. If not, you know. Oh, this was an enemy. That was a stunned, okay. So, Ruff. Is that an ability? Roar Deal. Summon a wolf that sends slamming into... Okay. Oh! That had recoil on it? Yikes. Not the greatest initial showing. Yeah, that's like self-recoil for damage, big hit sort of thing. We'll try that again and see if we can get a better feel on what that number is for damage. Oh, okay, it's just unaffected flat. That wasn't like a miss. That was a this enemy is immune to the wolf hit. Okay. That's fine. Okay, heading on down. Oh. Dang, let's check out this place. I think we checked some of it out. Okay, well. The undead live. Still, Kiefer has huge damage, even with the weaker weapon. Okay. Alright, I think that should be enough to knock out the walking corpse. And then probably not enough for the automaton, though. Wow! That iron shield was that much defense, huh? Hoofa. What an upgrade. That's the power of iron. Damn. Okay, that's one of them down. Okay. Let's keep moving deeper. Ooh, that's a shard you've found. Make sure we pick this up. Don't want to miss a fragment. Always important. Slyle looked at this. I have no goddamn clue. Alright. Hello. It's time for the controller. How did you worms get down here? Alright. 3 of them. We can fire off a bang for this. That'll be 2 down? No, not quite. Okay. That could have been worse. Slyo? Slyo 14, 7 HP, 4 MP. Nice. A lot of agility. Okay. Got him. My automaton slaves, I have no choice. Alright. The Tin Pot Dictator. Sort of resembles, like a mace masher. Not quite. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and do our normal bits here. I'm gonna go ahead and let's buff Ruff. Let's sap. And let's get in there. Buff Ruff. Calls for backup. Uh-oh. Okay, we need to keep the attacks going. This way. Okay, Maribel 11. The boomerangs do some huge help here, keeping damage on the boss while also allowing us to hit automatons pretty... No, the tin pot's over there. This dungeon guy was the first point you needed to grind a couple levels to get by? I feel like our equipment should do a lot of lifting here. Well, we'll see how things end up playing out, but like, the Iron Axe feels like a huge upgrade for us, and Slyo's defenses are kind of wild, thanks to that Iron Shield. The Machine Master. Yeah, Slyo takes 4 damage from that, not even a problem. Huh! Get out of here. Machine, yeah. Again, continuing my It's a Doctor Who episode bit. Yeah. But the translated name has its own, like, specific connotations as a you know, a tin pot dictator as a shitty dictator, shitty leader. They called me the tin pot dictator. I'm sure I proved them wrong. My master, the great evil. Okay, god damn. All right. Like, we've had some titles for, you know, Archfiend, like for across our games, for like Nimzo and Mortimer and such, but the Great Evil. If it destroys the island. Exterminate! Oh, hello? Yo, we got Machine Zaro? Like a... Automaton, which is... This is just Machine Zaro or S-Stark, you know? From our previous games we've played. Cyber Zaro. Is this the first mention of a greater story scale? Not quite. On our first island, the skeleton lady who we talked with talked about wanting revenge and being filled with a dark power from someone else. The island that, like, turned to stone was specifically, like, a disaster that seemed to strike it, like, and be brought from something else. We've had a little points at it. So, not quite a nothing, but you're right in that very little. We haven't had a lot. All right, so automaton, let's deal some damage. Don't like that. Magic barrier. Yeah. But yeah, this is our like, we're calling it out. Such. Let's hit you with another sap. Oh, I don't like area damage, but that's okay. We can deal with that. Let's give Kiefer a buff as well. Can you hit with a dazzle? I'll try a dazzle. I really love that this is an S-Stark Zaro enemy. With like, you know, with the eyeballs and such. It feels like it can get bigger and become an ass kicker too, you know. When I played 7 the first time, 7 I played 1, 2, and 3 close to it, but not 4 was not a game I had touched. Okay, I think we're good on buffs. Let's bring out Slyo's offense for a little while. We can try one more sap. If that doesn't work, we'll just take what we're doing. Okay. Sap seemed to have a low hit chance. We need to heal Maribel just to make sure Maribel doesn't take a bad hit and fall over. We have 28 MP, so we're doing okay there. Let's just get the offense going, shall we? Yeah, Fire Breath is small. We also have like the fire, like, you know, but it is area, and we don't have area healing right now, which makes it a little more effective of a thing. This is actually one of the most dangerous things we have because we don't have a lot of magic. Offense, you know? So that like kind of stuffs our offense in a pretty powerful light. I'm gonna heal Ruff up, and Kiefer or Slyo can take a heal at some point too. Speaking of, let me try hitting you with a frizz. Let's see what the damage number on a frizz is. 7. Okay. I knew it was gonna be low because of the magic barrier, but that's okay. Let's keep the offense up then. We will heal whoever takes the next big hit. Everyone. Oh, all right. And we're good. Like, in case Kiefer, everyone was above, like, 70, so, well, except Ruff. Ruff can't be above 70. Self-destruct? Blows up? Well. Goodbye, Zaro. It was good to see you again. Alright, let's see how, Autonomous does here. Obviously, that green, pleasant land. You know, one of the things that's going to be a really interesting question for this. What is this area going to look like when we go back to the present? What do you feel? You know, if for you know, where does this land go in, I don't know, 1,200 years? We haven't established the direct timeline, but it's on the line of hundreds. You know, what happens here? What turns out because of the fight with these automatons? I didn't think we stood a chance against this sort of perfection. You know how Kiefer Slash is dealing fire-based physical damage? Ruff roars similar, but the automatons are just immune to it. Thanks, Mr. Autonomous. Yeah, dog is a type of damage. Yeah, the fact that it's fully resisted, it has it as whack. But yeah, I don't know. I find it an interesting thought as to what the future will look like. What will the influence of autonomous be? What will the influence of what we did here? In some islands, our influence is very direct, very obvious. The things that happen are like, we've saved the day. We head back and we kind of see, like, on our first island adventure, where it's like, people remember what happened, but only, like, vaguely. The mines are still there, but the tower's gone. You know. That was good. I'm really happy for Robot Zaro. It's fun having things that, like, having played this before, but it being both years and contexts behind, right? Like, what will Ellie's influence on the future be, right? So yeah, all the automatons are off. Our war with the robots is over, and we can finally relax and rebuild. Celebrate with slime. Some slime. Some she slime. She sells she slimes by the seashore. Yeah, let's do one more automata fight. Who knows? We could repo their axes, you know? It's possible. Trying to target Slyo there is just not a thing you should be doing. Slyo's defenses are wild. Ooh! Hey! This is Ruff 7? Okay, 5 HP, 5 MP. Like a normal-ish stats across the board. Ones. Okay. Frobisher is doing better. Those automatons are all gone, but my baby brother hasn't come. Oh no. The automatons. Oh, kid. Is that true, Slyo? Are you part robot? I won't tell anyone if you're part robot. I love you, Ruff. Jolly nice of you to avenge my husband. Here's autonomous. Take this, you rotten automaton. Oh! Defense mode activated. Look at. I love the little defense mode. Just shunk. It's in terror. Clockwork Cat. Earthquake. Oh, now everybody is still mad at the. We're leaving. Nobody's. Ellie isn't the enemy, she's our friend! It is very hard to explain to our little child here that my baby brother and father were killed by automatons and you just walked into town. That one's rough. Well, not that rough. Somebody said Butlerian Jihad. Who can say? I don't know. a metaphor for racism now. I understand it. Indeed, we have our we still have our little automata buddies still running around too. No, like I said, it's completely understandable. This town lost half of the people in it yesterday. Literally yesterday. Alright. Anywho. This does mark a good place for us to take off for the night. We can go ahead and finish here. We're at about the 3-hour mark that I like to do for these. And this will let us start next time by going into the future after we go talk to the king and kind of resolve things and take a look at how, how Faraday Castle and around have dealt with things in the future. So yeah, thank you all for joining. I hope you had a fun time with all this. I enjoyed our setup and build up, and then our little dungeon for all this. Nice to have like little bits we put together, and the game doesn't have to fully spell it all out for us. Just obviously it's look, you just go read that book, but we can easily miss that and not really have context for what's going on. Yeah. But yeah, anyway. Thank you all for joining. You can follow and see what's going on. 7 Central weekdays. Tomorrow is like a Wednesday. We got Yakuza Like a Dragon continuing. Friday would be Slay the Spider Mods, but I might make that Tarkir Dragonstorm Alchemy. We might do Alchemy instead that night. That's a likely happenstance, because I want to do another Alchemy Dragonstorm draft. And then we've got the normal streams past that. So, yeah, thank you all for joining. Follow, subscribe, cool skulls and slimes. But if you're just here having a good time, A+. Could not ask for more. Glad to have you here. So, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.